Okay, Capricorn, current desires, objectives in the month of September. We have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a fiery energy. But what's beautiful about this card is this is all about stability. And it's also about you really taking the time to feel good, not only in your own skin. Okay, so what we have here is the Four of Wands. And this card is all about serenity, and it's also about stability. So even though it is a fire energy, it is a four, and a four is all about solid foundations, feeling good. I feel that in the month of September, a lot of Capricorns are going to want to just kind of enjoy what they have worked so hard to attain. This is also about just, like I said, you've put in so much work and so much effort, and it's time for you to kind of sit back and bask in the enjoyment, the pleasure of what you have built, what you have already accomplished. There's a feeling here of contentment, and there's a feeling here of kind of just enjoying the universe, not fighting everything, not feeling like everything's such a struggle, but really just like on a beautiful day, like accepting and enjoying and basking in the warmth of the sun and positive energy. So I do feel, Capricorn, that September, you're really going to allow positive energy to be more what you want to focus on and meditate on. It's also about you accepting the, God's power and the power of the universe, and not trying to fight so hard, not trying to, you don't feel like you have to be as much on guard this month. This could be a great month to form new friendships, or just kind of get together again with people from the past, people that you have built solid, over time relationships with. This is also about family, and it's about stability. So I feel that for some of you, you might even be taking a holiday. This is the card of holidays or vacations. It doesn't have to be a huge break, but just having a period where you can have some rest and some relaxation is going to be important for you. And I feel that it's going to be very welcoming. It's a pause where you can recharge your batteries and you can feel good. This is about you having a warm feeling in your belly, feeling loved by your loved ones, those surrounding you, and just stopping to kind of smell the roses and enjoy what you have accomplished thus far. I feel that that's important for you. That's an objective, and you have a need for it in the month of September. Okay, and that totally connects with what you're valuing and identifying with. I mean, now we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups, this is a beautiful card. This is also about happiness. I mean, sunflowers. How can you not look at a sunflower and not feel happy and alive? So this is, Capricorn. This is, I feel like some of you are actually getting glimpses of your dreams coming true. Maybe like it's not completely perfect, but I feel strongly that like September is a really affirming month, that if you work hard, if you believe it, if you think positive, if you ask for divine guidance and divine help, and you are visualizing, focusing on your goals and dreams, you will achieve them. This is a feeling of like your dreams and goals are really coming true for you. And I feel that some of you are actually seeing that manifest now. Like, wow, it's actually happening. You're getting a taste of that, and it's exciting, and it makes you happy, and it makes you feel good. And you probably just want to kind of bask in it. You're like, wait a minute, I work hard all the time. I just need to step back and enjoy this moment. The Five of Cups can also be reconciliations. So, it is a cup sign. So a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces could be a reconciliation. It can also be about having a question that has been resolved and it's favorable. So I feel that, Capricorn, if you have been thinking about something, you've probably been meditating on it for quite some time. And whatever it is it's going to turn out favorably, because I feel that you have done the work. You have put the foundations that are necessary. I feel that you've been working on something for quite a long time. And whatever this is going to, it's like good karma. It's like the universe. It's like the law of attraction. You reap what you sow. And so this month, you're really going to start getting some yes answers. You're going to start seeing some visible, tangible reality of what you've been putting in so much work in since the beginning of the year. So yeah, I feel a lot of positive energy here. And that's where, Capricorn, you want to be. That's what's important to you. You could be dealing with a water sign. We do have, some water energy, but I just feel like you realize that that is the best place for you to invest your emotions. You're not going to put your emotions somewhere that is not going to assist you and lead you towards your goals. Okay, so as far as a possible distraction, illusion, or doubt in the month of September, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is a strong earth sign. So this is you. This is about, this is kind of the Capricorn, epitome of the Capricorn energy, because you have the 10, which means you've reached the pinnacle of your success. It's completely completed, so to speak, and it's far reaching. It doesn't only affect you, it actually expands to the world around you, and you've kind of built your own empire. So if this is going to be a challenge or a doubt, it could be that, you know that you've had to be patient. Maybe you've had some setbacks in the last few months. Granted, you are making progress, but you're still like, am I ever going to reach that pinnacle? Am I ever going to get to that place where it's like, yes, I've arrived, I've made it, I feel good about my accomplishments, I can move on. That could still be a doubt in your mind. And I don't know if it could be, a thought of, do I deserve this? Or is it ever going to happen? Or it hasn't happened so far? Because this is really about, kind of everything that you desire manifesting. It's also about expansion, expanding your family, expanding your home, your finances, and solidifying everything. So, it's about your fortunes. It's about your inheritances and feeling very settled, feeling materially secure, feeling comfortable with your life and with what you have provided for yourself. So maybe, Capricorn, even though you're really trying to take some time out to enjoy yourself, there might still be something in the back of your mind that feels uncertain or insecure about your stability, your finances, and your money. And so that could be the challenge or the temptation in the month of September, because this is a strong finance, material energy. Okay, so strategies to be made, plans. We have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is about you being the watchman, Capricorn, which I feel that you can do very well. You kind of are a detective. You are observant. This is about observing your surroundings. It's about observing your competitors, because a lot of you are probably business-minded, or even if you're not business-minded, it could just be family. You could just be very ambitious. Regardless, Capricorn always has a very ambitious streak. So this could be in sports. This could be in a relationship. Regardless, it is an air sign, so in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it could also just be your thought processes. This is how you're thinking. The best action for you to take in the month of September is to be sharp, to keep a watchful eye, to really, use your mind, use your intellect. And I like this because this isn't about being impulsive. This guy is really patient, watching this guy until he gets that exact perfect moment. And so if you guys have been struggling with some type of issue, could be all kinds of things because this is general. It's about timing and, really not acting impulsively, but rationally thinking everything through to get to the facts and using your logic before you make your move. Some of you might have someone around you, because this is the card of a seducer, a thief, a spy. It is the card where you really have to be observant and calculating. You might be dealing with a quick-minded individual that's like a cool air sign. They take everything in, but they don't speak unnecessarily. This could be a secretive person, a very logical person, but there could be a sign of deceit or gossip. So you might be dealing with some news this month that is a little challenging. The Page of Swords can be delayed or even disappointing news. And don't despair about that, Capricorn, because you have to realize that you're going to get to your goal. You're very determined, you're very persistent, but you understand that it's not a straight shot. So just ride this out and make sure that you step back, because you need to make a very smart move with this person or situation, and it has to be the exact right time. Do not react impulsively. Okay, the right attitude to have with yourself and others. Very interesting, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles, another strong earth sign. So a couple things here. This could be you. It could be you partnering with another earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or another Capricorn. But this could just be your energy. And because Capricorn is a masculine energy, maybe the universe is saying to bring in the feminine side of the earth energy, but this is a queen, so this is very authoritative. She is a mature woman. She's wealthy. And for some of you, this could be a literal person, a woman with brown hair that's very successful in business. This person could play an important role in making your dreams come true. But this person is very business oriented. So this could just, like I said, it could just be you staying focused, Capricorn, and, you know, really not straying from your path, being very direct, being very practical, having a no nonsense approach. This lady doesn't have time to be frivolous and surface level. She's on a mission, but she's also very generous to others. She's kind. She's also socially prestigious and very active. The energy here is about kind of really sticking to your guns and not letting anyone, you know, if you know that something is right for you and your family and your business, you know, staying strong in that, you know, doing it with grace and with tact and diplomacy, but not, you know who you are. You are authoritative. You are successful. And even if you aren't yet where you want to be, you still want to have that air of, you know, of success, you know, kind of, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but it's true, you know, and I do believe that energy starts within and it comes without. So, you know, some others might see you as stubborn, and, you know, maybe that you want things done your way, but I do feel that in the month of September, that's going to be important for you. You need to be strong in the month of September and not let other people dictate or influence if you feel strongly about how you believe something should be done. Okay, so for the outcome, we have the 8 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups is all about opportunities that are coming your way. And these opportunities are going to be vitally important for you as you move towards your goals and dreams. This is another water sign, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. This is about a new opportunity for you, and you don't want to pass it up. You don't want to pass it up. It's about the ending of a relationship and the beginning of a much better one for some of you. For some of you, it's literally going to be about letting go. This could be a business relationship. This could be a family or friends relationship, and it could be a romantic. But I feel that as the month progresses, you're going to be turning your back on something emotional that you were maybe stuck in for a long time, because you have the 8. So the 8 means you've been there a while. Your emotions have been really invested in something. And now you're finally at this place where you're turning your back on that situation. You've realized that it's no longer serving you, and you are about creating numerous new opportunities. So what I'm feeling is like, you guys are really heading towards your goals and dreams, and you've definitely achieved some success. But there's some roadblocks, and there still might be a few this month. However, I don't feel like you're going to let that get you down. You're really focused right now. You're really like, you know, you're going to take it to that next level. You're going to do what it takes. You're going to adapt yourself. And so for some of you, it's going to be realizing that there's a relationship that is not working any longer. It's not furthering the plan or your goal. And it's going to be obvious. I feel that for those of you that this applies to, it's going to be very clear for you. It's not going to be a mystery. And, you know, you're finally going to let it go. So I would say the month of September, you are feeling good. You have success to focus on. And there might still be a little doubt, a little negativity that, you know, wants to creep in there. But as long as you stay strong and focused and determined, and just cut out what is not working, you're going to definitely have a very powerful month.